Yeah, as long as your team has like a fighter and something else, or one or two people that can stand in the front and get beat up, it's fine. You'll figure it out either way. That's kind of how D&D goes, right? You don't need to like think about it like an MMO where all the roles need to be ticked off. It's not that important. Yeah, you could hire an NPC to just die every fight. That'd be a good idea too. I kind of like that strategy. Hirelings, why not? Pay him after. And then if he happens to get eaten, it's like, well, I feel like D&D players naturally sort of become the just most despisable humans very quickly in the way we think about the world. We're like, you know what? If this guy just dies, we don't have to pay him. So let's just hope that he tragically dies at the end of this. Make sure that we push him in front of a bridge or something, Make sure that that dragon goes after him first. That happened with the captain we promised our loot to. You're such a bitch, Hanzo. I hate you so much. The very first NPC that helped us in a fight got swarmed by Razor Fiends and died. He was a druid that was healing us, and the Razor Fiend problem in this cave we were not solving correctly, and they kept spawning, and he got swarmed by like 7 Razor Fiends and died. I felt really bad. I'm pretty sure we stuffed him in a bag of holding, and then we got him resurrected. I think that was in the lore. I don't remember if we actually did it or not. I'm pretty sure we did it. Hanzo promised all of our loot to this pirate captain for no reason, without consulting any of us. For no reason. He just was like, oh yeah, we're just going to give away all our loot. And, it's going to be no problem. And then the pirate captain died, and we were all so happy. But he took some of the loot with him, which was a little annoying, but it's fine. No reason. Yes, no reason. Hanzo, if you guys don't know, Hanzo's characters are always lawful evil. Because he has a code, but he is really a piece of shit. So when Hanzo says he did the most charity, what he means is he snuck tons of food and weapons into this like slum area of a city and armed the homeless against the city guard. Then he dragged a person from the slums and made him work at a blacksmith shop to improve his life, which I guess ended up working out okay, but he kidnapped someone. He had no legs, says Hanzo. Yeah, I mean, it made the kidnapping easier. He militarized the homeless and turned them into he gave them their own city and was like, you are now like a war people, and made them fight for us. It was useful, but lawful evil, I think, for sure. He gave an entire populace of his people to a lich. That's also true. He had never met another Aarakocra, and he met one, and then that person told him, hey, there's a group of Aarakocras living up here. So he went up there. He went there. They were all murdered, and then he called a lich to steal all the life forces from their body to fight with us. It's a little evil. I can't lie. It's a little evil. Although, to be fair, that lich was on our side. He didn't really even hesitate, I'll be honest with you. His character was like a Aarakocra pirate that was on a pirate ship, and everybody was dead. It was an undead pirate ship. So I can see why his concept of life and death is a little different. Yeah, also the lich that came and took all the bodies, he never helped us. He never came and helped us. And I think that's actually just because Rinch forgot, to be honest. I don't think that's the Lich's fault. He worked with us, I think, because we freed him from the control of the other people. And so by giving him his freedom, he was willing to do us some favors. He's an evil creature, but he also understands that, we're powerful adventurers that helped him out. So he's like, all right, I can work with you guys. Hanzo says he was my enemy and I had to forgive him for the world. Definitely evil. Yeah, you forgave him and then fed the souls of dead people to him. You figured you could power him up to use. That's an evil act. Let's be honest. There's no way to justify that as not a non-evil act. Being undead is better than being dead. I guess, Hanzo, you say what you want. See, stream, when we get into this campaign, I want you to know that the way Hanzo justifies everything, he tries to make it sound like the decisions he makes are normal decisions. And I'll be honest, given his character's mentality and stuff, it is normally in character. When is the campaign happening? So we're going to start up probably in February. We have all of our art done. We have the name picked out. We're working on the overlays. Our plan is to do it on Tuesdays. I think Tuesdays will be the show, probably around 7 my time maybe, or something like that. Play for 3 hours or something. That's probably our plan. Alignment shouldn't be a real system anyway. No, I mean, we don't care about alignment either. Just the point is, if we were going to label him with an alignment, that's what it would be. That's hella chaotic. I don't think he's chaotic. He has a code that he sticks to. Is all going to be in the campaign. So it's going to be the same player group that we had in this campaign, plus Jeremy, Vicious. So it's going to be myself, Tan Man, Hanzo, Elder, and Vicious as the players, and then DM is Ringe. That's the group of people playing it. And we have our characters all figured out. I can lock down Tasty Steve for one podcast a year. You think I can lock him down for a weekly D&D show? Are we starting at a certain level? Level 1. So we had a campaign that was ongoing where we were level 12, and we had asked if people were interested in watching that over watching a new campaign. And I think, to be honest, a lot of my viewers in particular are newer to D&D. So starting at level 12, The options available, in particular when our party has a bard and a wizard, like when you get to high level magic, the kinds of shit you can do, and at that point, the amount of allies we had that could just let us do anything, like, it would have been a disaster. I think people would have been like, what the fuck is happening? Because we had so many powerful allies, spells, and abilities available to us that at that point, level 1 would make more sense. And if Jeremy ever can't make it, we're going to do a one-shot with our old characters. Our old characters are great. Yeah, I love those characters too much not to play them again. It was an Aarakocra monk named Captain Craw. It was a goblin fighter named Ooze. It was a tiefling bard named Prince. That's who I played. And then a wizard named Felfan who was evil. He tried to enslave elementals and creatures to his doing all the time. He was this evil little shithead gnome. And he died in the last fight. But we got him resurrected, I think. The tiefling formerly known as Prince, yeah. Felfan is more evil than the fiends. I honestly feel bad for the fiends that he captures. He's real evil. It's a group of evil PCs? No, I think Ooze and Prince are not evil. I think for sure Felfan's the most evil. Craw, he's pretty evil, but he's close. Yeah, he did want everybody in my city dead. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, Craw's evil. I don't know about everybody else, but my character in the new campaign is not evil. I don't think Jeremy's character is evil. I don't think Hanzo's character is evil. He's a grave robber. That's not evil. Most of us are shady. I would describe us as shady, not evil. Yeah, I would say chaotic. It's going to be a pretty chaotic party because I usually play the straight man, and I don't know how much of a straight man my new character is. I don't know who's going to reel us in, I'll be honest. I think we're a pretty sketchy group of people, which I think makes for a fun D&D party, right? Because then you rise to the occasion and have to come together and just be like, well, maybe we should be slightly less of shitty people and maybe save the day.